Thank you for watching my videos about the Bournvita Quiz Contest from 2003. I feel the best performance of mine from the event across the different rounds was the buzzer round of the semifinals, something which you have not seen in the previous two clips. So in this video, I will show you the buzzer round where we went up against two extremely talented teams. One team was a former winner of the Bournvita Quiz Contest, and Don Bosco Shiliguri, I feel, was the most difficult team I competed against during the entire contest, not just the semifinal, the entire contest. They were well ahead of us, and we were, I think, the fourth team. I think we were the lowest on points going into the buzzer round, so we had to play very aggressively in the buzzer round, and I somehow feel that I was possessed and was able to answer questions in a, shall we say, spectacular manner in the buzzer round. When the event ended, I still remember talking to the person from Shiliguri, and he basically accused me of cheating because I would not let the quizmaster finish the question. I would answer the question before the quizmaster would finish asking the entire question. He felt it was unfair, which today, much later, almost 20 years later, I accept was unfair. But it was also a very risky move on my part. I was willing to take the risk of trying to anticipate the question that was going to be asked by the quizmaster. He was doing the right thing, the person who was waiting for the entire question. I was doing the bold thing. And it was not necessarily the correct thing to do. I was taking a wild risk, but I felt it was a calculated risk that I needed to take because I had understood that the team I was competing against was much better than me. I felt that. So the only way I could take away the advantage was by taking insane risks. And I took them and it paid off. And I believe it was the only way we could have won. And it was well within the rules, so it's not technically cheating, but yes, it was. It can be argued that it was unfair, and I accept that allegation humbly. But I feel that my best performance in the entire competition, from the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals, was in the buzzer round of the semifinals, where we were able to win in a tiebreaker. Please enjoy the buzzer round from the semifinals. I hope you will like it.
So, +10 when you're right, -5 when you're wrong. In 1721, which island did the French East India Company occupy and rename Ile-de-France? Someone's gone for it. St. Patrick's, Asansol.
Mauritius.
Well done, St. Patrick's. What? The name of which herb comes from the Greek chorus, meaning a bug? No one trying. So the teams don't want to take chances. Understandable. Here's the answer. It's coriander. Which of these lakes lies at the border of Peru and Bolivia? Someone's gone for it. Don Bosco Siliguri.
Lake Titicaca.
Lake Titicaca on the border of Peru and Bolivia in South America. You know your geography. Well done, Don Bosco Siliguri. You got 10 points. Excellent. By what name will January the 9th be observed in India? Someone's gone for it quickly. St. Patrick's.
Pravasi Bharatiya Divas.
All I said was January the 9th, and he said what?
Pravasi Bharatiya Divas.
Observed in India and abroad, as it was on this day in 1915 that Gandhiji returned to India after 2 decades in South Africa. That is great answering from St. Patrick's, Asansol. Ras Al Khaimah is one of the member states of which country? This is St. John's, Chandigarh. You are right, UAE. Well done, St. John's, Chandigarh. Let's move on. From 1977 to 1979, our Prime Minister, Mr. Vajpayee, someone's already hit the buzzer. All I said was from 1977 to 1979, our Prime Minister, Mr. Vajpayee. St. Patrick's, you've got to give me the answer without listening to the full question.
External affairs.
External affairs is your answer. This is my question. From 1977 to 1979, Mr. Vajpayee was a Union Cabinet Minister of External Affairs. That is absolutely brilliant, St. Patrick's, Asansol. The largest statue of Saddam Hussein in Baghdad was made of, yes, St. John's.
Bronze.
10 points, it is St. John's. It is bronze. And now we have the scores at the end of level 2 in 4th spot. But what a great result. St. John's Chandigarh have amassed 90 points and they've only come 4th. Well done, St. John's Chandigarh. Who will take Commerce School on? We still don't know because we've got two teams who both scored a century. St. Patrick's Asansol 100, Don Bosco Siliguri on the same score. They are also 100. In 1968, Hargobind Khurana won a Nobel Prize. St. Patrick's have gone for the buzzer. Yes, St. Patrick's.
Medicine.
And the news, unfortunately, for Don Bosco Siliguri is St. Patrick's. That is the right answer. St. Patrick's Asansol will take on Carmel Girls Kolkata. But spare a thought, boys from Siliguri, a brilliant performance. Let's have a round of applause for Don Bosco Siliguri. Come back after the break. It'll be Kolkata versus Asansol.